Edward Bankole Deen, born on September 7th, who's professionally known as Nigga Smash, aka Bon Craro, is a Sierra Leonean hip-hop artist. He started his academic pursuit at the St. Edward's Primary School, where he later proceeded to Prince of Wales, and of course, the University of Sierra Leone Farabe College, where he attained a diploma in Library Archives and Information Studies. He is currently furthering his education. However, growing up, he went through a lot, and he's here to tell his story. Stay safe. COVID is real. Welcome to Real Talk with Aline TV show. I am your host, Aline Keista. I'll be right back after this.
Let's watch the Real Talk with Aline TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Aline Kistar.
Welcome back to Real Talk with Aline TV show. Today I have Edward Bankole Deen, popularly known as Nigga Smash, aka Bon Craro. I know say all man around the streets know him. Of course, I found out about him at the Housemates audition, and I felt that his story is so interesting. Of course, he went to St. Edward's, Prince of Wales, you know, of course, Farabe College. A lot happened on the way. But nevertheless, he's here to tell his story. So help me welcome Bon Craro. What's up, Bon Craro? What's up?
You already know I'm telling. You know
How you do, everybody?
It is what it is. I'm cool. I'm positive.
All right, cool. I like that. First of all, I see you're all black today. Why are you wearing all black?
Oh, well, actually, tragically, I'm mourning the death of my co-manager by the name of Salma. Okay. Her full name is Mrs. Elizabeth Salma Dukure. Okay. She was in charge of my management during this my housemate salon ambition. You know, I wanted to go to housemate salon, so she was in charge of my management. So I lost her. Okay. It was a very tragic.
Sorry to hear that. May her soul rest in peace.
All in black to mourn her today.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Bon Craro.
Yeah.
This why you like Nigga Smash, Bon Craro. I know say the Edward. I mean,
I'm both. I like both. You know,
you like both, right?
Yeah. You know why? Because people call me Nigga Smash because I always smash niggas lyrically. Okay. And they also call me Bon Craro because Bon Craro is an idiomatic expression. Oh, okay. You know, that shows the intensity in my profession. You know, they call me the Bon Craro because they know that I can attribute hip-hop to my highest level. You know, I am a very sick and dope hip-hop artist. Okay. Hip-hop rapper. Even in my vicinity, everybody respect me for hip-hop. So that's why they call me the Bon Craro in hip-hop. And they call me Smash because I always smash niggas.
All right, cool. Now we know why. You know, Bon Craro, your story is really interesting. For somebody, like say, you call yourself an intellectual. Yeah. You went to all the good schools. Yeah. You know, you get a diploma, and then all of a sudden, they kick you out of FPC. Why make them kick you out?
Well, I must say, you know, as youths, we always have challenges. Okay. We always have mistakes that we make. But I believe in the saying that says, and I quote, a person who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Okay. At FBC, you know, I forgot to prioritize my priorities. Okay. You know, so I took into campism and clubism. You know, as you can see now, even though I'm mourning my manager, I'm all black because I'm an integral member of the black camp. Okay. And I've contributed tremendously towards the upliftment of the black family, even to my own detriment. You know, when I was in college, as you know, you've also been to college. We have what we call the black and the white entity. Okay. And as an integral member of the black camp, you know, I have to make sacrifices.
So you did a lot of bad things.
Yeah, I did a lot of bad things on campus. Yeah, I did a lot, and I was also instrumental in a lot of violent activities on campus.
Really?
That led to my rustication.
Okay. Oh, wow. So are you planning on going back? Because
yeah, definitely, because, you know, I am the eldest of my family. I am the first
So you're definitely going to go back to school?
And the firstborn of my family. And my younger brother, in fact, he's not my immediate younger brother. He came after my immediate younger sister. You know, he's currently at IPAM. You know, he's currently in the qualifying year, third year.
Okay.
And that is a disgrace to me, because I went to college before him, and I'm older than him up to 10 years.
Wow.
So if my brother is getting his degree, I believe the family also is getting worried. They want me to also attain that level, so I'll be going back to college at least to continue my studies.
Well done, well done, well done. Okay, going to the Prince of Wales. When I did my research about you, I found out you were really, really smart, and you are really smart. However, you already explained some of the things you did. And during that process, you actually went to jail a couple of times. You were doing drugs, doing all these crazy things. That's why you're here, actually, because I want you to really help me talk to the youth. Because you've been there, you've done it all, but now you're trying to put your life back together. You know, hip-hop, of course, that's your talent.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I know, and you're going to do your freestyle and all that. Don't worry about that part. But it was more about the story of how you just started doing drugs.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what can I say? I believe we have what we call juvenile delinquency.
Yes. And
we also have what we call peer influence. You know, at Prince of Wales, I was doing well. You know, when I was a pupil at Prince of Wales, I was doing well. The reason why I call myself a pupil, because some people don't know the difference between a pupil and a student.
Okay.
You know, when you are in school, you are a pupil because you wear uniform, you go to devotion and all of that. But when you go to the university, you are a student. You don't wear uniform, you don't go to devotion. Okay. You rely on your course outline, and also. When I was a pupil at Prince of Wales, I was doing very well. I was a very good boy, you understand? But based on juvenile delinquency, you know, I started doing drugs. I started affiliating myself with the street. I didn't have any regrets. You know, understand, because the street mentality is also important. It's also important, very important. You understand? As a street boy, you know, I strayed from the right path to the wrong path. Even my family have problems, you know. But I like my father a lot, because my father never gave up on me. Okay. Because I started this whole thing as Prince of Wales, but my father was always supportive. Yeah, he was always supportive of me, always supporting me. Oh, Edward, but you are one of the most brilliant of my children, if not the most brilliant among my children. So as a Creole, and you know, Creole education is a yardstick for you to succeed. You know, I'm going to support you to be educated. So I did very well at Prince of Wales. You can ask my teachers, you can ask my principal, Mrs. Millicent Owu. She can tell you that I did very well at Prince of Wales, even though I was one of the most, even though I was not one of the most, even though I was the most, you know, what can I say, violent or
pupil. So, I mean, what made you become violent, though? I mean, were you just trying to belong to the streets? It was something you were just aiming at? Because, you know, when kids are growing up, you know, they just see other people, you know, the gangsters, they feel like, ah, that's cool, I want to be them. Was that your case?
What can I tell you is that, you know, juvenile delinquency is one of it. And also my vicinity contributed a lot to my attitude. You know, I grew up in a vicinity that is very wild. Okay,
where's that?
It's the central specifically. You know, at that central vicinity, if you can check the history, it is the first place where they started selling drugs, cocaine specifically, where they started selling marijuana. You know, if you talk about all the illegal ways of getting money, like the artillery, you know, the sideways, which I'm going to break down for you, because the layman out there will never know what is sideway. The layman out there will never know what is artillery. You know what is sideway, Ellen?
No, I don't.
Because you are my moderator, you're asking me questions.
Yes, so what is sideway?
And as an intellectual, you know, it is also my duty to ask you a question.
No, well, I don't know what is sideway.
Do you know what is sideway?
No, I don't.
Sideway is what you call finger pockets.
Oh.
You know, for instance, Ellen, you'll be in the crowd and I pass near you. You wouldn't know. You even notice that your money has gone.
Really?
Yeah. I have the tactics, I have the skills to even take your money without you noticing.
Whoa.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're gonna demonstrate that for me later?
Yeah, I will. If you want now, I will.
No, it's okay. We'll do it later.
You know what is artillery, Ellen?
No, I don't.
You don't know. Artillery is a skill where I will show you a very good phone. You know, I will advert that phone, market that phone to you. You know, tell you it's real. And when you pay me your money, when you give me your money, I will end up give you
stones. So you are the people that have been doing that to people in the street.
Are you a victim?
I refuse to be a victim.
A lot of time, even the jeans. You know, way back at Farabon, we used to give you people pieces. We even used to give you people drawers.
Oh, really?
We used to give you all kind of shit.
Really?
You know, with the expectation that you bought a very nice jean for
and
a
then
very
by
cheap
the time
price.
they go home.
That is some of the ways I used to hustle on the streets. That is some of the ways some of my niggas used to hustle, and some of my niggas are still hustling in the streets. Okay. Just to make ends meet.
All right.
I'm not justifying that. You know, it is a legal way of hustling. But
at the time, that's what you can do.
That's what they are doing.
Okay, so pause right there because I don't want you to go anywhere because I'll be back right after this.
Let's watch The Real Talk with Eileen TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Eileen Kistar.
Welcome back to Real Talk with Eileen TV show. Catches every week on AYV TV, FTN, AfriRadio, and 98.1. You could also follow me on all social media at Real Talk with Eileen. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Real Talk with Eileen. And also, if you're an Android user, download my app, Real Talk with Eileen. If you just walked in, I have the famous Edward Bankole Deen, popularly known as Nigga Smash, aka Bankole. I mean, Bankole, not like. But he like Nigga Smash because he said he smashed all the niggas in Empire rap. He's an hip-hop artist. However, he has a story to tell. You know, he went to school, of course, got into a lot of trouble. But now, he's trying to change his life. Anyways, we talk about sideway, artillery. You go for the mosque later, while you know that.
Hey, Ellen, you remember that you walking on outside?
Yeah, I know, but don't walk me.
What, Ellen, I didn't knock your iPhone, you know nothing.
Hey, well, do your best.
Now go.
Say go before I find you.
I will walk. Okay, this is your office radio, so I will walk big something.
No, what queen? No,
Sabi me fine.
But anyways, you know that was one thing that you were doing, and then the other thing, drugs.
Yeah, drugs.
All my way to top of Bonkaro. I mean, you don't do all the worst things in the world, and you get for really tell the youth that way too good or way too bad. But drugs, it come in different forms. You know, which level of drugs you take?
Well, actually, I want to make before I delve in. To the issue of drug abuse, I would like to use this opportunity to elucidate the meaning of drug itself.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, drug is a very harmful substance.
Okay.
And also, drugs can be categorized into different categories. We have the harmful drugs, and we have the useful drugs, and we have the harmful drugs, otherwise known as narcotics. Okay. It is what it is. For harmful drugs, you know that if your head is aching, you can take. For useful drugs, you know that if your head is aching, you can take Panadol. Okay. If you have infection, you can take antibiotics. You understand? If you have pain, you can take Buffene, diclofenac, and other things. But for the harmful drugs, otherwise known as narcotics.
Yeah, the narcotics.
We have drugs known as, you know, Jamba. We have drugs known as Kush, you know, cocaine. They're all harmful. Wow. Like for me, you know, I have experience in all of these drugs. You know, I've been a drug addict for a very long time.
How long? How long?
Since I was in school.
Oh, wow.
For instance, marijuana, I started smoking marijuana in the early 2000s. You know, I graduated to taking cocaine, you know, in 2019. You know.
And up to 2020?
Which is the worst mistake I've ever made.
Wow.
Because cocaine is the most injurious or harmful drug anybody can ever take. You know, it makes you lose focus. You know, it makes you forget about yourself. When you are into cocaine, you don't even value yourself. When you are into cocaine, you don't even know what is self-respect. For instance, Ellen, you can respect me, you can love me. But if I'm into cocaine, I can come to your house and steal something that you wouldn't expect that Bankole will steal.
Right.
You know, cocaine has disturbed me a lot. In fact, cocaine is the main reason behind, what can I say, my retrogression. Wow. Because you know the opposite of progressing is retrogression. So I can say cocaine is the main reason behind my retrogression. For instance, I went to college. I went to AYV College. Most of my guys, most of my contemporaries, even at Prince of Wales, are doing well. But if you can ask, where is Bankole? Bankole is still in the streets. You know, I wonder if it wasn't for people like you that believed in me, or that believed in anybody that say, oh, regardless of the demise of this person, it is still important for me to give such person a platform. Because everybody knows that the Elenkista platform is one of the biggest, if not the biggest platform
well, thank you.
in entertainment. You know, if it wasn't, you know, for people like you, you understand, why would that be if it wasn't people like you? You know, you see, cocaine is very, very, very bad. Even Kush is the order of the day. Everybody smokes Kush nowadays. Most of the youth has forgotten that priorities. Some of them has forgotten that education is the way. You know, some of them have lost focus. Right. Even myself is not an exemption. But regardless of all this, you know, I came to myself, you know, I say, oh, what would it profit me? You know, to go to Prince of Wales, to go to AYV College. And at the end of the day, you have nothing to show for it. You know, it would have been a pain for not even myself, but for my parents as well. So that is why, you know, I decide, you know, to step up and use this opportunity to advise others out there, my gangsters out there, so you out there who are representing the St. School Scripts, because I'm an integral member. Not only an integral member, I'm also a foundation member of the St. School Scripts. And we are representing the blue flag. And we also have our brothers, the Eastwood family, who are representing the black flag. And we also have our brothers, the members of Bloods, otherwise known as the MOB, who are representing the red flag. So I believe my presence here will serve as a huge motivation for all of you out there who are listening to me. Because some of you know, if you can't pack cocaine, go to an orchid. I don't smoke campus now. You can't pack kush. I don't smoke campus now. You can't pack thief. I don't thief personal. Far. I get past almost street for Sifna streets. You can't pass street popularity. I don't do and pass Bokov now. But if I'm here today, you know, preaching to you, or if I'm giving such opportunity by the Almighty Elenkista, it means that you are also important. You can also do what I'm doing. And you also have the potential to do what I'm doing now. All you need to do is to prioritize your priority. What do I mean? Let's talk about you. You need for know what you put first in my life. You see cocaine, kush, Ramadan, and this what they call for disturbable brain. But that notwithstanding, we get purpose in this life we God count to for. Your mama not born in this world for can smoke cocaine.
Exactly.
Your mama not born in this world for can smoke kush. Your mama not born in this world for can't take Ramadan or do all kind of bad thing. Your mama or for can't thief or for can't finger pocket. Your mama they even shame for you. You understand? All parents want good for pikin.
Exactly.
So I want for you use this opportunity, but talk to you already lose to me. You could change you now ways. You know why I believe say I get the power, I get the authority, I get the dexterity, I get the temerity, I get the panache, I get the tenache for talk to you now. Becoming a part of you now. Some of the things I don't do. I don't do on pass you now. Yeah, you go now black state and service smash. You go now both suffer then service smash. You go now St. Coast then service smash. You go now Longbly then service smash. You go any Southside gangster they get out of this country. Any South do all day. You go more with someone that did the highest cartel and sabi me. You know, I don't go and talk some things then now because the streets will go with own code. You know why? Because if I talk all the street go say I don't snitch the streets. Yeah. Just like Ellen Kista, you get your own code of conduct. Of course. You know, in the streets we also have our conduct. For instance, we always scream the street. But people don't know what is the street. Ellen Kista, ask me what is the street.
What is the street?
Ask me back.
What is the street?
I didn't first before I say.
No problem. Because we're curious for no. What is the street?
Ellen Kista, you know what is the street? The street is an old terminology we used to describe our way of life, the things we do, and the place we live outside our original homes. That is the street. Furthermore, in the streets, we have our code of conduct. Just like you have your own code of conduct. We have our mode of communication. For instance, Ellen Kista, do you know what is flush?
Flush, no.
You don't know? Now, if we are in the ghetto and police are coming, they will like, flush, you see a warning. That is flush.
Oh.
Ellen Kista, we have so many terminologies in the street that you don't know about. You know what is 10? Like, for instance, if you are talking, you know, I say, hey, Ellen Kista, 10 started 10. No. It means that Ellen Kista should keep quiet. Oh. That is 10.
That's 10, okay.
We have our own terminologies. You know what is sideway?
No.
We never know what is sideway.
No, sideway, you send me earlier and then a finger pocket.
A finger. Okay, so you don't land.
I don't land down there. But anyways, I get a nigga smasher, so with me, I don't want to make you go any side because I come right back after this.
Let's watch the Real Talk with Eileen TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Eileen Kistar.
Welcome back to Real Talk with Eileen TV show. This season, I have the segment called Celeb Spice. You want to know what your celebs are doing? Check it out.
Hello, I come from Kansas Nash. This is Real Talk from Eileen TV show. We therefore pay a surprise visit to her. Okay, thank you. Surprise, 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 surprise! Surprise!
Wow.
This is Celeb Spice on Real Talk with Eileen. Of course, we don't have to pay you a special visit because you know, say, you know, the Nashito, everybody there. So we decided we can give you a surprise visit today.
Indeed, a surprise.
Okay, so Nashito, tell me how you do.
They do fine, I'm doing well.
Okay. So like I say, na surprise visit we come for. So I get this bag where a special gift is inside it for you. So they can dip into the bag and choose one thing. So just dip into the bag and take what you take there. You can read that to me.
That's all good.
Yes, if you want, yeah, you read them. So, like, what's happy? You don't want to do that kind of thing,
For my Spanish particular, I always avoid. More do you want to get for myself?
Okay, now that no can do. No, just go. Like how you do so.
Okay. So I can use the washing machine for booking clothes there.
No. When I get that local booking board.
Yeah, I can see like use that so around don't get that.
When I done the now want.
Well, that's what kiss me.
No, I don't want. No one no washing machine.
Booking time. I don't know when last time.
When I make today the good one.
How far even use this body as if?
Okay, just take the boat, put her inside the water. Make sure so you leg support the boat. Put her inside the water. Yes, so near the legs. Yes, they can take now the clothes and rub them.
Wow. It's now open up.
Yes, open door.
Amazing.
Probably got power.
Okay. This guy is local. Me and.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, don't just squeeze it, put it in the bucket.
When close to for book call back.
Just try your best. But now she to that kind, that they not clean it too.
I'm not saying for book call back.
But if they give her a chance for Brook back the next time like this, you can do it.
Pass again for being skin for.
But what's he been the way you like for do?
I'm a musician. I'm a musical mommy like for do.
But it's a bit was span apart of Brook. It's a bit was span.
I was saying never call like avoid.
After we come here, you can go span for me now.
I'm surprised I not find.
We just want to wait for the
I'm surprised I not find it. That's not for surprise. They are not surprised me.
But you did try, eh?
I did try. I did suffer. You back call the app.
Yeah, it's not the pump. They just win some. If you will immediately close and na this side, just angle enough for the or you angle the bucket.
Okay.
Make sure say no touch to the ground. Full arm, small, Pull and small back. They just catch. Yes. Make sure you not touch the floor. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. It's a shameful open as if you can. No, that's fine. Wow. Why is it I can book so?
Then put all the clothes inside it. They go hang there now. Okay. Don't try.
Wow.
You don't try. So look, try the clothes there.
Okay, let's go. Well, with that, I can say I'll be the hype follow after me. The first vocal was called Nero on the Waterside Stone song. And then afterwards, we do the Back to My Roots album, where, of course, I produce Poku song them from as well. And from that Sunday, the hype we create on social media and so young fan base, it actually stretched over to me. And at that Sunday, like, boku artists them begin look for me sound. And yeah, basically, what I do then was kind of different from what's me regular in the industry. And it was just a change of sound where we don't kind of send like, then they actually help shape somehow the music when they happen at Saloon. And I think it was just an appreciation that I was doing something different and I was doing something good. And many artists appreciate me. I work with different artists then and we produce hits after hits. We get number 1 by Cardinero, we get Young Sal, Come Join We get Bad Back by Young Sal, we get Empress P, Ufule, get Empress P again alongside Camouflage. Back then, Michelle Obama, Get You Home by CC, Danny J, Insaya. You know, the list goes on and on actually. I don't remember. Of course, the General Entertainment is now a record label. Like you rightly say, I'm a co-owner and co-partner of the company. And last year, this year, now we signed Triple T, a young band of 3 boys and all teenagers. And over the years, actually, for the past 2 years, we're not quite done to do much in terms of artist management and artist marketing. But with the Triple T, I figured them out as young, but they will get enthusiasm. Of course, all courtesy to Empress P. We have the first person we even mentioned to me saying that somebody don't encourage them and actually put them together as a team. So like when they come, I listen to the EP with them just released sometime earlier this year, and I was really impressed with them. They're young, they get the energy, they get the vibe, and it's been a really good transition for we in having them with us. And of course, moving forward, we're already done release a couple of songs and for them. They already done released 2 videos, and there's more coming. And they work on the album for release next year. We also get Rhyme the Wizard. We, of course, now we all start the General Entertainment, but at some point, we get to do some other test other side there. But he's back with the label now, and he's also working on the project. He also gets a few videos that are out already. We don't do from where he come. And of course, in the latest song that we just released with Maurice, the Violator, called Do For Love. We do on YouTube as well. I can also check that out. So with General Entertainment right now, we don't get any artists there, so we don't basically close. Well, actually, we look forward to next year for also embrace more artists there, maybe another 2 or 3. But because of how we start, we actually just want to keep them 2 people there. So at least for make sure say what we want to do, maximize everything we want for bring out to the public. Because sometimes having too many artists back, you can ask for marriage too many people at the same time because all man gets your own demands, all man gets what you want to do. But we say and say we'll get a small number of people and we can actually able to focus resources on there, and that's whatever they do, we can able to take on to another level.
Okay, that's good, that's good. I think say this the broken part of this surprise visit. Now to the second phase, which the camera was part.
Okay, so in case you missed this episode, go to the YouTube channel and search for Real Talk with Eileen TV show. Or, of course, download the app, Real Talk with Eileen. See you next week. Tata.
Welcome back to Real Talk with the Lean TV show. Catch us every week on AYV, FTN, AfriRadio, and 98.1. If you just walked in, today I have Nigga Smash, aka Bon Quarrel, in the building, an interesting character, of course. An intellectual, as he calls himself, went to the Furbeck College, went through a lot of different things, dropped out. Actually, you were kicked out. But now he's here to inspire the youths, of course. If not drugs, you don't take on, you know, just they talk about all the drugs there. I don't even learn some of the streets there. Then code there. You know, so if I didn't say flush, I know it's that name mean. If you say 10, I know it's that name mean. So now with, you know, I know say me research I do as well, you went to jail a couple of times. You jail one. Now because of the drugs that you were taking, or not the sideway, the artillery, the thief. Now when you talk to the youth, you don't thief past there, you don't smoke past there, you don't do all things. Which one exactly can you go jail?
One thing I want to make everybody know, or one thing I want people to know about, because never mind being grandiloquent, it's not out of Bogo City. Okay. It is out of my grammatical makeup and vocabulary programming. That's why I always like to articulate in the Queen's language, even though I'm a gangster from the street. Okay. What can I say? Everybody knows, you know, most of the way we hustle in the street is illegal. Okay. Most of the way we find sustenance in the street is illegal. Now, for instance, so sideways is illegal, you know, artillery is illegal, diamond Spain is also illegal.
What's not diamond Spain? Not about diamond Spain.
Well, I'll come and show you a bottle and tell you that I have an uncle that is residing at Hill Station. Okay. You know, we are from Kono, and so I have this diamond and I want to sell.
Okay, that's okay. I've
so if you can help me and this, that. So we call that also diamond Spain is also illegal. Okay, go ahead. And Karamoko is also illegal. Wow. What can I? Do you know what is Karamoko?
No, I don't. I was just about to ask you that.
Fine. Karamoko is what we do in jail. You know, when we are in jail, you know, we have free access to mobile phone. Hey,
you have free access to mobile phone?
No, it's not from you. And like, I don't broadcast this one because I wouldn't want to give my niggas problem in jail. Okay. So most times when we are in jail, our hustle is Karamoko, whereas we'll call you, hey, Ali. It's got to be left one close now, veranda. That close you lost. That close it. Then they say, Juju, you. That black doors will be lost. And they don't go worship with you. Oh, wow. And they talk like, say, I'm from Kambala. Okay. I call minimum Kanfia for Baba. Hey, Lekista. Even lawyer say, hey, lawyer. And I may know in case. People let them be on you. Now, this, that,
so then I can mock her.
Are the guests? There are certain issues now this world way natural. There are certain issues which are natural, but people don't understand. But you see, this con artist, you know, will always take advantage of these issues. Now, for instance, it is impossible for you to live in a house, you know, you've never lost a cloth. You know, you must have lost a cloth that you don't understand. So we call you and kiss one clothes way behind the veranda. Hey, and kiss that clothes we lost and they worship you. Wow. So I would say you all kind of fearful thing against your family and this. That I would tell you, for this saga, we need to buy a white goat, we need to buy a cow, you need to send so amount of money into an account. That is also our hustle. We call it Karamoko. Wow. Now, for my street niggas who are listening to me, I'm not exposing your hustling. I'm not snitching the street. You know the streets we have code. I don't want you to see me as snitch. Even if you see me as snitch, what will you do me? I am Nigga Smash aka Bon Quarrel. I have one of the greatest CEO behind my back, Shurati, who is protecting me. And it's also against violence, terrorism, and all kind of fraudism because Shurati is my CEO, but he has been to jail 9 times.
How long have you been? How many times have you been to jail?
I've been to jail several times, maybe 4 or 5 times.
Okay, what's the longest you've stayed in jail?
6 months, wounding with intent to kill. What
was it? I'm sorry, what did you just
wounding
say?
With intent to kill. I've stabbed somebody that almost died. Really? Let me tell you, I was the director of beef in St. School Scripts. I was in charge of beef. You know, I was one of the most violent. Even my girlfriend that was staying at the same Abadi Road, very close to your house. You know, I don't want to talk about it.
But you have regrets definitely with all of that, those things.
You know, I'm not proud of all of what I've done in the streets. I've never, and I will never be proud of it. But I'm exposing it, or I'm not saying exposing, I'm sharing it to others so that others who are listening me out there can learn and know that most of the things we are doing is not beneficiary. It won't benefit us. You know, all we need to do is to change our attitude and engage in something beneficial. Okay. You know, that can be meaningful to our family or the society as large.
Exactly. And I think that's really important.
Yeah,
and I like the fact that you want to go back to school and get your degree.
And if you can,
since you already have your diploma.
In fact, that is my greatest ambition. Because, you know, I didn't drop out of college due to academic fluctuation. If you go to Edward College, even if you ask my HOD, he will tell you that Edward Bankole Deen is one of the most intelligent students in my department. Okay. You know, so I would love to continue my studies because as Creoles, you know, it is in our tradition to be educated.
Of course.
You know, because our fathers, in fact, my father used to tell me that, you not let farm for you. My papa not let farm for me. Now education, because the Creoles, education is our yardstick. That's why I want to use this opportunity to talk to my father. Father, if you are watching or listening to me, I want you to know that even though I never lived as you wanted, but I'm mindful of everything you taught me.
All right, cool. So now we talk about your talent, because that's the biggest deal. I have you here because clearly I wanted you to tell the story. I wanted you to talk to the youths because we know drug abuse and all this, like you said earlier, this, you know, cribs and flags and all these things is really affecting. This violence is something we're against. It's affecting, yeah. So for somebody like you who's been there, you know what I mean, this is really important. And I appreciate you actually coming out here to say, I was once there, but look at me now. I'm trying to change my life. And I want you to continue with this mindset. I don't want you to go back to that life. Are you going to go back to that life?
If I may come in, you know.
Okay, go ahead.
It is what it is. You know, you see, street life is not something we can always boast about because it is, for me, personally, I'm not talking about others because others might have their own stories. It is the main issue degrading me, even among my family, or can I say within, if grandma can permit me, within my family, or even amongst my friends that we went to the same university. If I can check, most of the guys, or most of my contemporaries are doing well than I am now. Not because they are wiser than me, or not because they are more intelligent than me, but it's because they made the right decision. You see, drug abuse is the worst thing any youth can put his mind into. In fact, drug abuse is my worst detriment. If it wasn't for drug abuse, I would have been more than who am I now.
Okay. But I want you to also understand it's not too late though.
No, let me tell you. I'm someone that never give up.
Oh, I like that.
I always believe that, you know, you always have a chance.
Yes.
And for instance, if Ellen Kister, the biggest, in fact, I don't call you Ellen Kister. If you can ask my friends, you know, behind scene, I call you the almighty Ellen Kister. I always say, if the almighty Ellen Kister, you know, is aware about the existence of Bankole, is because of some of my pragmatism. You know what I mean by that? My realness. You know, pragmatic means real. So if I say pragmatism is real, you know why? I'm not trying to doubt your intellectual capability.
It's okay.
But, you know, but the reason why I want to break most of the words that I use is because I want the viewers out there to know that Bankole is aware of what he's saying. If you can check your lexicon or your dictionary, the meaning of pragmatism is realness.
Okay.
So for those of you who don't know that pragmatism is realness, that is why I'm emphasizing on it now.
Okay.
Because you know why?
Why?
Regardless of being a gangster of being a drug addict or a street nigga. So many people believe that Smash is an intellectual. Even at college, you know, there are people who have shown in class. There are people who are give tutorial that have degree today and I don't have degree. And I'm also gifted in the drafting of dissertation. Oh. If I can tell you, every year I draft more than 5 dissertations for people at the University of Sierra Leone. You can never believe. Some of them give me money. Monday give me, I take it to the castle and smoke drug. Wow. They'll be telling me, hey Smash, you are good. Oh, look at your dissertation you wrote for me. You know, I have this, I have that. Sometimes I will cry. I say, hey, is it my family that is fighting me? Is it this or that? But I don't want to believe this. But there is one thing I believe. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes, and I quote, there is time for every purpose. And I believe my time will come. For instance, if people like Ellen Kista knows about the existence of nigga Smash, don't you think it's an adage to my career? No, it's okay. We're almost at the end of the show because I know Singapore can't say another one. Anyways, what about your Kista? Is your border? Yes. Nobody leaves my set without getting a gift from me to you. So this is for you, nigga Smash. Thank you, Mommy Eileen. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're welcome. Even though Corona Day, but Corona no go pull it in Africa. Yeah? Yes, I have to go now, but while we end the show, you can still do your freestyle, and then definitely Sideway and Need for Siam. Bye. Go ahead, flow. You go pull it. You pull on the teachers them, but some Kenny Ben, you go pull it. With this small fan base, Kawenge Sakodi, you go pull it. With Desmond and Kindo Day, David Atemiba, you go pull it. Afisele give bonus, you sell a knowledge, una go pull it, you go pull it, you go pull it, you go pull it. Tell me back, you go pull it. Yeah, watch out for my brownie song, you know what I'm saying? Nigga Smash, aka Bonka, you go pull it. Breh!